Hey guys, RT Sizen here, and we're back to really Fatal Bullet. This is part 4, and we are going to be fighting the Gatekeeper. Literally the entire video. That's why I uploaded 2 videos this week, because I figure probably nobody wants to watch this. Like, for 16 minutes. I just need to have it up here to prove that I did it. So, basically for this boss we exploit the destroy loops that I talked about in the last part, in part 3, with Ghost Pet and Mighty Chariot. But the reason this boss takes so freaking long is because he doesn't really take very much damage unless you shoot the blue weak spot on his back. At the time, I didn't know you could jump over stomps, which I covered in the last video as well. So it's really not safe to run between his legs to get behind him. And actually, it's not really safe with this one anyway, because the hitbox on his kick is super broken, as you can see in my announcement video for this challenge run in the first place. So basically, we just exploit his proclivity for ranged attacks by constantly ducking behind cover, coming back out and making him shoot us again for like, I don't know, 4 or 5 minutes. That's how long it takes to kill the first form. It's technically the same fight both times. It's really like a lazy thing that the devs did. But basically once you get him down to about a 6th, it triggers a cutscene, and then like you just have to come back and fight him again, but now he takes more damage per hit. I think he has the same health. That's really it. Like, I'm gonna be doing this for 16 minutes straight. If you don't want to watch this, then, like, don't, because it's not worth. I'm not even going to talk over it. There's not really anything to say. So, I mean, if you skip to about 13 minutes and 10 seconds, you can just watch the end of the second fight. And following that will be Ghost Pet 2, which is something I have to do, and it cannot be done solo because you are forced to bring Xenon with you. It's exactly the same as the first Ghost Pet fight, but faster because it ends when he reaches 1/6 of his health. And Xenon contributes a little bit of damage and boosts your stats. So if you want to watch that, go ahead. But it's the same as the previous Ghost Pet fight. Again, I have to include it just because it's required. And is potentially a challenging thing that people could die on. So yeah, that's basically it. Oh, actually, if you skip ahead to about 12 minutes, there's a brief overview, or example rather, of what I was talking about last video, when I was talking about how you don't want bosses to go into search mode for too long if you're using cover, because they chase you. There's a pretty ample demonstration of what that entails. No, I guess it only takes 3 minutes to kill the first form, whatever. Yeah, anyways, just skip ahead to one of those times. Nobody will blame you. Holy crap, this is such a tedious fight. So, remember when I was talking about how we don't want bosses to be in the search phase? Also, I don't know why I continued shooting there. So, if we get them in the search phase when we're behind cover, they'll start walking towards where we are, and eventually that cover will become almost completely non-viable, which is why it's why I said that, because of this segment. It's awful. Like, I really could have done a better job. And actually, you can't even fire if you're standing on certain parts of that platform, because it's not wide enough for you to assume your firing stance, I guess, or something. I don't know why, but you just can't. So, yeah. And that's pretty much it for this. We get to watch Sinon shoot the boss, except we don't because I skipped the cutscene, because screw the cutscenes, I don't care about Riki Kawahara.